So today the video is about nose rings. So I want to tell you a little bit about my story with my nose ring, but also I want to tell you guys about the nose ring bump that I did get, and how I got rid of it. I don't stutter. I just all right. Anyway, yeah, so I got a nose ring in September. I had a bump for months. Got rid of that thing. If you want to see how I got rid of that thing, keep on watching. Before that, hit that like, hit that comment button, or that comments. Hit them comments. Hit that subscribe button, girl. And hit that notification bell, girl. Or whoever, boy, girl. So we can stay in tune, we can stay in touch, and you can always know when I'm posting, so you never miss a video. Period. All right, so let me tell you a little something about my life, okay? I had a nose piercing, and I loved it. But my skin wasn't healing properly. So with that being said, I tried the sea salt. I tried the antibacterial soap. I tried just water. I tried alcohol. I tried aspirin soak. I tried popping that thing. I tried everything. But what didn't work made it worse. You know what I'm saying? It just made the inflammation, the pus. I will definitely show pictures in my video to show you before and afters and when it started to kind of ease out and start. It really helps to do your research, to try different things. But once you find something that works, stick to it. And I got the keys. I got the keys to the whip. I'm gonna show y'all how to drive. So, period. It started off pretty simple. Had a nose ring bump, and I tried all those options. The next thing I did was go to Amazon. I looked up piercing bump cleaners and how to get rid of a piercing bump. And I was really not finding anything. I'll be honest with you, it was very hard. Until I came across something called All Natural Bump Free. I saw something like that online and I was just like, okay, that sounds interesting. But I didn't know too much about it. I just knew that I saw the reviews and I saw that people were saying that it was fantastic. That they were getting rid of their bumps quickly and fast. So I'll take you back to September. In September, I just got a text message, my bad. In September, I got the piercing in a really sketchy place in my hometown. Almost slipped. Okay. In my hometown, and this guy looked like he was off the beating path. Like, this wasn't really his career choice. This wasn't really his thing. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, sis, you're really about to get your nose pierced by this dude. But he aligned it really well. He pierced it nicely. He did what he had to do, and now I'm pierced. His aftercare routine was just to use, you know, some antibacterial soap. That helped for a little while, but there was buildup, and my nose was flaky and all this stuff. And I tried alcohol, then I tried all these other things they said not to do, but also went on YouTube and looked up how to do things fast. Let me tell you something. Ain't nothing fast about getting rid of something that's inflamed on your nose, period. I don't know who be trying to sell y'all these quick, fast, and in a hurry schemes, but healing takes time, whether it's your mind, body, spirit, or your nose piercing. It takes time. So I came across Bump Free. I'm going to show you. It's called Bump Free by Mud Scoopers. This is what it looks like. And I pretty much opened it up, and it said all natural oil. It has jojoba oil, East Cape manuka oil. And I can open up the attached packaging and show you guys. Well, it looks like, let me see. Yeah, I definitely don't know how to open this thing, but I'm trying to show you the other ingredients. But it's really a first aid for your nose, and it really helped me. My nose bump went away after like a couple of days. It started to, let me rephrase that for the people that think that everything happens fast. It started to go away after a few days. After a week, I saw improvement. After 2 weeks, it was pretty much gone. And then I started to change my jewelry. I got really, really happy with jewelry. I just think it's so special that I can change this to anything that I want. So I did invest myself into some really nice jewelry. I'm trying to see if I can find it and show you guys. But I'll attach some pictures of my jewelry as well. I went to a mall near my hometown, and I got some jewelry. This right here is from Claire's. You know, it's cool, but I really like more intricate things. But what I will say about your nose ring, and when you're changing it, please do not change your jewelry too soon. You want to make sure that you keep your jewelry in for the recommended amount of time that your piercer says to keep it in. Because when I started changing it, that's when the bump kind of occurred. I changed it to a hoop really quickly, and that said so that bump came, said, hello girl, I'm here, sis. So so yeah, I want to say that this saved my life. It's on Amazon right now. I haven't even used that much of the product. As you can see, it's basically just barely open, so you don't need a lot. You just dab it, take your nose ring out, or keep it in. Because it's oil, the nose ring will slip back in pretty easily. But if you're afraid, I don't recommend it, taking it out. You could just put it around the nose ring. I'll actually show you. It has a light smell to it, but you just take a little bit of it and you just go around the nose ring where the bump would be, like that, and you're done. And your nose ring bump's gonna go away. So I'm really super, like, when I say I tried everything, it was so imperative that I got rid of this nose bump. So I was like, I'm not getting rid of this piercing. I had an ex at the time who was like, you need to get that taken out because it's not going to go away. Listen, it's going to go away. You're going to be okay. Just use that product. And if it doesn't work, come attack me in the comments. Money guaranteed. It's going to work. But since then, I've been changing my jewelry. I've had no issues. I make sure to exfoliate that area once in a while because it does tend to get a little, build up sometimes from the soap that you use washing your face and things like that. But other than that, I mean, it's very simple. You wash your face, you resume as necessary, you use a little bit of that, and that's really it. So I want to say that I would give that a 5-star review. I would say that it worked efficiently, it worked quickly, and it didn't have smell. It was just a very simple process, applying and you're on the go. And another thing I can say about it is it wasn't that expensive. I can leave the details in the description. I think it was no more than $70, I want to say. And you can use it for other things other than just bumps on your nose. I believe it also has properties you can use on your acne. You can use on scrapes, cuts, burns, things like that. It comes in a little package and a little information guide that tells you how to use it and what it's for. And really, that's about it. It's pretty self-explanatory, pretty straightforward, and gets the job done. Okay? Gets the job done. So if you like this video, I really appreciate you guys leave a like. I really appreciate if you really like it and want to know more or have questions, leave a comment, because I'll definitely get back to you. I promise. Because I don't want our nose piercing community, our piercing community, to have to go through this anymore. And might I add, it's not just for nose piercing bumps. You get a keloid on your ear. You get a keloid on your cheek from a cheek piercing, a dimple piercing, whatever you call those things. Cartilage, whatever. You can use it on everything. It's not just for your nose ring. It's for everything. So I want to take you through the journey of when I first got my piercing. This is day 1, September, when I got my piercing done. And you can see it's fresh, it's new, and there's no bump currently. Then I decided I'm going to change my nose ring. So I put in a hoop. And guess what? Then I get a big keloid on my nose. I'm keeping this raw and uncut, people. Look, this is what I look like in bed taking a picture of my nose ring bump. The nose ring is a little bit out of my nose, and you can tell that it's definitely forming, and it's really, really big. And at this point, there's pus. At this point, it is very uncomfortable. It hurts. You're not really supposed to move the jewelry that much, but the jewelry is moving, etc. And you can just tell that this nose ring is on its way to getting bigger of a keloid. Now, at this point, the photo is very funny, but at this point, the nose ring bump is still there. It's still visible. I put the jewelry that I had from the beginning back in, and you can tell that it's still visible. And this is when I started using the bump free, and this is when it started to go down a little bit from the previous photo. However, it is still very much present. We can see that the nose ring bump is still there. This is still, weeks later, still there, still visible. And, you gotta take time to use the product and be a part of the process. So it's not instant, people. At this point, it's been 5 months since I've had my piercing, and I still have a minor bump. However, I'm using the bump free 3 times a day to ensure that the product is being used properly as subscribed, and it is slowly but surely getting rid of this nose ring bump. At this point, I can't stop using different nose rings because I'm at the point where I'm just ready for this to be over. But you can see it is starting to minimize itself even smaller than it was, and it's becoming very, very, almost gone. Now take us to the very present. This was taken a little bit before quarantine, and I can tell that now that I've changed jewelry, that everything is a-okay. So do the math. It started with the piercing in September, and it's now March. It's completely gone. I've had some snags here and there where the bump reappeared, but once I use the oil, it pretty much goes away instantly or right away. So yes, people, this was my journey. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you get the product on Amazon because it's so much worth it. I really appreciate you guys watching my video. Thanks so much. And I'll see you in the next one. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And I'll see you in our next video. Thanks. And I hope you enjoyed watching because I've got more content on the way. Because guess what? You're going to see a lot more of me. Period.